So this is the story of how our whole house got sick. It started with Gavin, and then Babe Gabe got sick, and then I got a call from Giselle's school that she wasn't feeling well, and last but not least, I got sick. How do you cope when your whole family has the stomach flu?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing a bushel of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And prancing in Jingle Bell Square in the frosty air.
As a soldier in the military, we are taught that we are soldiers 24/7, each and every day, and that our overall goal is to kill and destroy the enemy by all means. But what happens when that enemy is in your home? As a soldier who is also a mother, sometimes I have to take a knee and shift my focus to my family. Because without family, you don't have anything. Family is what matters the most. And taking care of my family is my mission at this time. Being a mother is not easy, period, let alone being a mother in the military. You have to focus on the mission of the Army and the mission of your home. But somehow, you make a way. Hi, Papa. Hello, Papa. Are you sick too? No, you're not sick. But you got all of us sick. You're not sick, Papa, but you got all of us sick. That's not nice, man. That's not nice. That's not nice, man. Duh? What is it, man? Duh? Dad. Being a mother in the military is about balance and consistency. And if you can maintain both of those things, you already have the key to success. Oh, the baby.
Why you gonna try to smile? That's good to you.
So today is such an ugly, crazy, lazy day, as you can see. My whole household is sick, and I'm taking care of the family today. I was actually very, very sick yesterday. Gabriel and I were very, very sick. He's still a little under the weather. He still has a very bad headache, and somehow he got a crick in his neck like in the daytime yesterday, not when he woke up. So he's had it from like yesterday evening. But my plan today is to clean the whole house, like sanitize it and scrub it down, because I think Gavin brought home a bug and it really like messed our house up. Like everybody got sick. So as you can see, I got Gavin ready. Oh, you can see him in the mirror. Hi, Papa. I got Gavin ready, got him dressed, and packed his bottles up, cleaned up a little bit this morning, and I'm taking him to school, to daycare. He's going to daycare today. Giselle is staying home with me. I'm on quarters for 48 hours. So it's good because she's like very, very sick, as y'all can see. So I'm going to keep her home with me. We're going to do some activities today. Do a little bit of running around this morning because I am going to stop by the grocery store to grab a few things because, like I said, the house is sick. But I'm taking Gavin because he's not sick anymore, and I don't want to get him sick, and I don't want to keep him there with us and we coughing and throwing up and sick. And I just rather take him to daycare where they can, you know, keep him on his regular schedule today while I try to get the house back together. So I'm gonna take him in, and then I'm gonna head to the grocery store. So this video is sponsored by Emergency, not. But we do emergency and take emergency when we sick, and to prevent getting sick. Gabriel's actually been chugging emergency, so I don't know how he got sick. I think it's kind of funny, but I do think it helps boost energy, daily immune support, and it's good to take when you're sick. So I'm gonna pick up some emergencies. I'm trying to see if I want to get the gummies because I see that they have the gummies here. That might be good for Giselle, actually. I might get gummies for her. One sick one and another sick one. But look who's feeling better. You feel better, boo?
Yeah, a little bit.
Good. I want you to keep drinking your Gatorade, okay? And eat your toast.
Okay.
Your sandwich.
Oh.
So, with two sick ones, there's work that still has to be done. So, today kind of gives me time to clean up the house, Lysol everything down, and take care of them. So, I've come upstairs, probably gonna do some cleaning up here, do some washing, wash the sheets. Like, when I say I'm gonna, like, clean everything up and Lysol this place down. But both of them are like resting right now, napping. I have a little bit of a stomach ache, but I'm not nearly feeling as bad as I was yesterday. Yesterday, I could not even move off the steps. But when you're sick and you have kids, you still have to press on. There are still things that you have to get done. And I commend, let me just put this out here right now. I commend the single parents. Like, I commend the single parents. I don't know how y'all do it. I could not be able to do it as a single parent. So all those single parents out there, give yourself a hand clap right now down there in the comment section, because like I said, I would not be able to do it the way I was feeling yesterday. And that's part of the reason why I took Gavin to daycare today, is because I was feeling so bad yesterday. And I couldn't really, you know what I mean? I don't want to say I couldn't deal with him, but he had energy. He's crawling around. He's moving. He's whining. He's, you know, wants milk. He wants to eat. And I was like barely able to move. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take him to daycare today so that he can get all that from his teacher. Because today I'm on low fumes. And I need to preserve my energy so I can help them out and clean up and get this house together. So. Can you put the pillow under my feet, please? Oh, thank you. I think I might have to take a nap. was doing good, and my stomach started hurting. I was trying to cook that chili. I'll cook it in a little while, but I think I might lay down and take a nap. Rest for a few minutes. Watch a little TV. What song is it? Did you make this song up?
Yes, it's everything. So it's perfect day. Nothing's coming in my way. I could say nothing's really now. So it's perfect day. Nothing's coming in my way. I could say nothing's really now. So it's perfect day.
Girl, I like that song. Thank you. I think I heard that song before, though. You said you made it up. Right here lies the room of the culprit. This stinker that sleeps in here brought the bug into our house. So, just like I washed all our sheets, I'm gonna wash his sheets and Giselle's sheets. Hey Google, princess light on. Let that be light. So Giselle woke up with a really bad fever.
Cleaning up.
I'm not cleaning up your room, I'm just washing the sheets.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? You should be cleaning up since you feel better, right?
I cleaned up.
Would you clean up downstairs?
Yes.
What about this room? This room is a mess. This Barbie area.
I'm not gonna.
It looked like Barbie had a tornado in her house. And everything got thrown outside on the floor.
Yes, she did. She had a tornado.
Why is all the Barbies, what's going on here on this floor?
What for?
Right here.
This?
Mm-hmm.
The tornado knocked everything down.
And what about over here in this book corner? So what I like to do when somebody is sick is take all of their sheets off their bed and wash them. And we need to like sanitize the toothbrushes too. I'm over here. We need to sanitize the toothbrushes.
And you know there's a new toothbrush.
Yes, I know there's a new toothbrush. I'll probably, because I didn't buy any extra toothbrushes. So what I'm going to do is boil yours in some hot water, everybody's toothbrush. Because I feel like those are where germs are harvested and kept. So sheets, where you cough, where you sweat, where you sneeze. I want all that stuff.
Where the nose bleeds?
Where your nose bleeds. We need to clean all that stuff up. So that when you lay down at nighttime, you have fresh sheets, fresh toothbrush. You're not spreading the germs around. And you're gonna help me clean off the doorknobs and the rails.
Yep.
And the countertops. We need to sanitize everything and find this bug that's in our house. Just go like that all the way up. Good job, boo. Mm-hmm.
Same thing. We went up the rail. We just walk like we're really trying to get into bed. I don't know how I'm gonna get all the way over there.
Give me a high five.
Fine.
Good job.
Alright, so now let's
Now we need to clean off that countertop that's down there, and we need to grab all of Gavin's toys that he puts his mouth on, and then I wash them.
And my wipe is getting kind of dirty.
Yeah, we need to get a new wipe. That one's dirty. I just got out the shower. Gabriel has actually gone to pick up Gavin. So it's giving me a little bit of me time. I'm about to moisturize and seal my hair. But I wanted to come on and close this video out and talk to you all about just what it's like sometimes. I mean, I know I have a lot of mothers that watch my channel anyway. So you all already know it's nothing new. Mothers don't get days off. Team no days off. So even though like our whole family was sick this weekend really, and this week, I'm so blessed that I was able to bounce back pretty fast, and then I was able to take care of my family. Everybody seems to be pretty much back to normal except for Gabriel. He's usually the one to get hit pretty hard. Giselle is back to normal, bouncing off the walls. She still hasn't really eaten as much, but she is back. Her personality is back. Gavin, of course, bounced right back after the weekend. Me, I still was feeling a little bit kind of queasy this afternoon and kind of drained after, you know, late morning after I did a lot. But I was able to wash like all of the clothes. I washed all the load of clothes. You all saw me washing all the sheets. Me and Giselle wiped down all the doorknobs. I was able to cook my chili. I pretty much got a lot of stuff done today. So the day did not go to waste, which that's what I like. I'm a person that likes to like check off boxes and check things off my list. And if I have something that I feel like I need to do, like I create a list and I like to check off all the boxes on my list. I feel very accomplished is the word when I'm able to check off all the boxes. So I feel like I got a lot done. Today wasn't really a waste of day, and I also got a nap in as well. So I'm still technically on quarters tomorrow. My quarter slip went through Wednesday, but I got a lot of stuff to do this week at work. Like, by no means am I a workaholic, but this week was not a good week to be out sick. Like, if it was just a regular week and nothing was going on, I would take the extra day. Trust, in a heartbeat, I would take the extra day. But this week, I actually have my board coming up, which is the board that I kind of like paused my YouTube for these whole last 90 days. Because I've been studying and studying and studying for this board. I already passed the first 2 boards that I needed to pass to get to this final board. So this Friday is my final board. I have a study hall that I'm supposed to do this week. I have a written test that I have to do before the board. It's just not a good week to be out of work. It's going to be my tip of the day and let you all know what happens when you are sick in the military. So as you all saw, I went to the ER last night. I was really, really sick, and the doctor put me on what's called quarters. Quarters is when you are allowed to stay at home in your quarters. Whether you live in the barracks, whether you live in housing, whether you live off base in your own apartment or house like I do, you are to go to those quarters and to get better. You're not supposed to be out, you know, shopping or in the mall or hanging out, going downtown, going sightseeing, because if you are seen or spotted in any other place other than your quarters, you could get in trouble. Because obviously if you're able to go to the mall or go shopping or go sightseeing, then you're not really that sick. You should be at work. You all did see me this morning go to the grocery store. You are allowed to go get food items and come back home, or go get lunch and dinner and come back home. You all saw me picking up things like emergency and orange juice. I did not go out like to the mall, put clothes on, get dressed, and go out shopping. I just want to reiterate that for people that are that are thinking about joining the military, and some people wonder what happens when you get sick. When you get sick, you go to either what's called sick call, or you go to the emergency room like me. Sick call is kind of going away from a lot of the military facilities. A lot of them are not offering sick call anymore. Sick call used to be where you kind of show up in the morning. They have designated doctors that will see you on a walk-in basis from a certain period of time, usually like 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning. They'll see you on a walk-in basis. They'll assess you, give you medication, and depending on what the diagnosis is, whether it's like stomach flu or a cold and flu or a sinus infection, whatever it is, they'll assess you and say, hey, you contagious, you should go home and rest. We'll give you about 24 to 48 hours to go home and rest and get better. If you have kids, usually your child, if they get sent home from daycare, they have to be sent home for the day of, and they have to be fever free for 24 hours. So this is in the case where I say you might want to either make friends with somebody, or, you know, have a backup plan, have a babysitter, have family member that's close by, somebody that you can trust to watch your child. Because if I wasn't sick, I would have had to go back to work. But of course, Gisella's still sick. So it would have been hard for me to send her back to school with knowing that she is the way she was this morning. She was not able to go to school today, and I would have had to go into work. So I kind of just wanted to put that out there for the people who are thinking about joining with kids. This is one of the instances this weekend that it could be really frustrating and really hard to be in the military with kids, especially, you know, cold and flu season. I just hate when I see that daycare number pop up on my phone, because I know they calling because one of the kids is sick, or one of the kids got a fever, one of the kids threw up and needs to go home. And it's just very hard if you don't have anybody there to help you to watch your children. There's no such thing as picking up the phone and calling your supervisor and be like, hey, I'm sick, I'm calling in today. I wish the military would give us like 5 sick days a year that we can drop at any time. But unfortunately, there is not. There is no such thing as calling in when you're sick. You have to either go to sick call or go to the ER, and hopefully they put you on quarters. You can't make the doctor put you on quarters, but usually they do, depending on how severe the situation is. But that's it, guys. I wanted to leave you all with that, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.